What it is, YouTube? It's your boy DC coming back with another bullseye of a tutorial here today on the channel. I want to do a really dope artist that was requested. It's gonna be Kid Laroi. Okay, Kid Laroi is from Australia, correct? Yeah, or New Zealand? I think Australia. But yeah, most importantly, we're gonna get to it today. Keep suggesting different artists down below so we could keep going. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check the links down below to support the channel. Let's go.
I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted. Still I realize the time that I wasted. Yeah, I feel like you can't feel the way I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted. Still I realize the time that I wasted. Here I feel like you can't feel the way I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Well, that's me trying to sound white and doing my best impression of the Kid Laroi. Actually, that joke kind of doesn't work because he's not from America. And, actually, black people and white people outside of America, all the stereotypes of the United States don't apply to them. So, I just want to say that too. Most importantly, Waves Real Tune is what I use, bruh. And I like how I was able to produce a different texture going on that literally quickest speed, but then playing around with the note transition. So I like that a lot. You feel me? I like, I've already memorized the sound of the auto tune, Antares one, and I memorized the sound of the Waves tune real time. I've done that because I recorded like for hundreds and hundreds of hours and shit. And I know when to use which one. So, I would tell you guys to stick with one, and then eventually when you feel like you've mastered it, like you playing Skyrim or some RPG game, you mastered the skill. Now you know when to use that skill. You feel me? So yeah, the same thing applies to the auto tunes.
I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted. Still I realize the time that I wasted. Here I feel like you can't feel.
And the Kid Laroi, I mean, he's doing different music now, but this is the vocal that I was able to do the best because this is my favorite like verse from him type shit. So let's see what it sounds like with and without.
I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted. Still I realize the time that I wasted. Here I feel like you can't feel the way I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted. Still I realize the time that I wasted. Here I feel like you can't feel the way I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. Whoa, 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 whoa.
All right, really dope. So for first thing that we have right here is a Shep 73, and of course I want that grouchy. I get drunk, that's just the wasted still. You guys kind of like that super nose, right in the nose type of song. That's get drunk. Damn near borderline harsh, but that's his vocal character, right? I know he's been doing more smoother stuff lately, but I like this one. He was just rapping and it was just raw and just, you feel me? So most importantly, Shep 73, because I know I got the transistors. I know that type of seasoning is gonna go well. That rub is gonna go well with those ribs. I already know the flavor. I already know it. So that's why I use the Shep 73 because I know I got the transistors, and I just pushed a little bit 12K to bring that out, and then that mid range bark that in your nose. It's not an in your face sound. It's an in your nose type of sound. That's what I boosted. You feel me?
I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted. Still I realize the time that I wasted. Here I feel like you can't feel the way I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted. Still I realize the time that I wasted. Here I feel like you can't feel the
in your nose type of song. All right, so let's see DSR.
I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted. Still I realize the time that I wasted. Here I feel like you can't feel the way I'll be fucked up if you can't be right.
Couple dBs, we see how it's working in terms of movement. Not doing too much. Then the pop vocal preset, of course, on a pop star, you're gonna use pop vocal preset. it's literally just opening the floodgates like Moses, parting the Red Sea in terms of opening up space in the middle. You feel me? To make a reference like that, and that's what it's doing. It's just putting a hole in that mid range. You know, open sesame, hello, good morning. It's just saying hello to that mid range, and also waking up the vocal, splashing some water on the face, and getting ready to go to school and work, and do what they got to do for the day.
I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I'll be fucked.
I find it funny when some people comment on my videos like, why don't you just bypass every single plugin and bring them in one by one? That's not how I mix. Like, that's not how it was originally mixed. It wasn't mixed like, okay, like a fucking, like you're building like you bought a table or you bought a gaming chair and now you're trying to assemble it. Step 1, step B, step 3, step 5. Like, no, that's not how I mix. So that's why I don't do stuff like that, for people who wonder. I use the CLA 76 on parallel mode, blue face mode, giving warmth and also brightness. So, it's a pop vocal, it's got to be bright. Let's figure out an alternative way to make this drink sweet without using sugar. You feel me?
I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here.
Okay, so after that, we have the SSL EV channel 2, and I click the analog mode. That's going to give more saturation. Most important thing with Kid Laroi is I just wanted a different flavor of low-end energy. That's why I went with this one over the regular SSLE. I clicked the brown filter, and yeah, that most important thing is the brown filter is it just saturates a little bit, giving a little bit of different tone to the low end, because I want the vocal to feel bright like pop, but still intimate and warm and cozy and like in love type shit like that. So the imagery that I have in my head is translating into the moves that I'm doing, and because I have that imagery in my head, it just makes it easier. We also distorting the mic pre a little bit, pushing it by 1, and what that does is it's gonna help that in your nose. I'm trademarking that shit right now. That in your nose type of sound. You feel me? That drowsy Vicks, smells type of sound. Like this shit is just nasally. I can't dry. Wake up, I like stay still. You feel me? That type of sound.
I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. Whoa, whoa.
And I smacked the shit out of this SSL right here. You could pull it back if you want to, just bring the ratio down. But I kind of smacked the shit out of the SSL. I just like the sound that it was giving me. So after that, we have the RVOX. Come on, bro.
I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I'll be fucked up.
When you just hear a nigga like that just know how to do these impressions, that just with the way I'm explaining it to y'all, the moves, sometimes you just gotta take my word for it. So when I skip a dumbass plugin like this and tell you it's insignificant, it's because it kind of is, bro. It's just a dB on the RVOX. It's just a little bit more pinch, a little bit more squeeze, like a curtain hanger, or like when you drying your clothes and you have that little pincher shit that holds the clothes to the clothesline. Yeah, that's what that is. All right. So after that, we're gonna use the REQ6. Nice little presence boost, help it cut through. Not too much on the shelf. Rolling off a good amount of body and getting our mid range to feel right in our low mid.
I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Bro, on that first ad lib, I swear to God, I sounded like SpongeBob.
I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Let's move on to these ad libs. You have the fresh air. We know what that's doing. That's just bringing in brightness. We got the sook vocal, which is working like soothe. I mean, we don't really need to hear that. I've done this literally 1,000 times, guys. I just want to show the new gems. You feel me? Like I want to show the new gems, bruh. So you got the Space Rider in conjunction with the chorus. We just got a chorus delay kind of going on. A nice little bit of modulation helps everything wobble, especially when he says whoa, whoa. So that doesn't feel too stagnant. That's why I picked the chorus delay. Then we used a shimmering reverb, which is nice, bright, mainstream.
I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that.
So it's brightness by committee, you know. I know lead vocal just don't gotta be super bright. Maybe we can have a bright delay or a bright reverb. That's also contributing to the tomato soup that we're cooking up. You feel me? Because it's just it's a pot. It's a multiple ingredients, right? And then we have to have the doubler, you know, doubler gonna dub, and then the doubler is dubbing. And then we have a CLA 76 on all buttons in mode, just adding that aggression. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. You feel me? Just helping contribute to that sense of urgency. It's an emotional thing at that point.
I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here. Whoa, whoa. I get drunk, wake up, I'm wasted still. I realize the time that I wasted here. I feel like you can't feel the way I'll be fucked up if you can't be right here.
You just feel that sense of urgency, right? And then we have the whoa, 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 whoa. Just use the basic silk vocal. Basic ass REQ, didn't filter off the top end, but shelved it. And because I shelved my top end, I get to preserve more of it, so they still feel like ambient type shit. You feel me? So that's the difference between filtering and filtering would have just lobbed that whole motherfucker off. Then the space reverb again, I just parallel mixed
up if you can't be right here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Up if you can't be right here.
Very simple, bro. I mean, when this song came out, Stay with Justin Bieber and Kid Laroi, this plugin didn't even exist, so definitely it wasn't used on the original track. But if you know your tools, you don't need to have the same exact tools as what it was originally mixed with. You can still get a great sound. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Just want to say thanks a lot for being a great part of my YouTube family. Check the links down below to support the channel. Appreciate y'all now. Suggest more artists. Peace.